Hey friends, I told you we'd see each other again soon. The full trailer for the DLC for Stalker 2 has finally been released, and it's called The Cost of Hope. If you haven't seen this absolute cinema yet, you definitely should follow the link and watch it, then come back. The trailer starts with the legendary updated door.
This story is full of mysteries, like the zone itself. I could never understand why those guys can't just live in peace. The zone has enough to offer without spilling blood over it. When I heard what happened that sunny day, a chill ran down my spine.
After that, we're shown the bar at Rostock where a stalker begins telling a story, setting us up for the DLC. The camera moves towards Skeef, and suddenly the scene cuts to a badass helicopter moment that we were shown recently. Mikluka confronts Voronin for breaking the D4 agreement, since duty fighters attacked Freedom members, something they had no right to do, according to him. Zulu is standing next to Voronin, and next to Mikluka there's most likely the mercenary Boogie, whom we've seen with him at Rostock. One of the duty soldiers can also be seen with a new night vision device. In a quick shot, we're shown the Chornobyl nuclear power plant and the Iron Forest. In that scene, Skeef is holding some kind of new submachine gun. It's not entirely clear whether it's a new version of an old weapon or a completely new one, so let me know in the comments if you know. Next, we see SIRCAA. It somewhat resembles the damage perimeter from the beginning of the game. Most likely, we'll be able to visit it freely after Signal, or maybe through a new quest. We can also spot new weapons in our protagonist's hands again, and here it is. The embryo laboratory that was shown in the very first trailer for Stalker 2. God, we finally got it. Later, we're even shown the embryo itself. X-16. Not much to say here. Its appearance was expected after all the untold stories. However, the lighting looks absolutely stunning compared to what we currently have in the game, and I'm pretty sure this is actual gameplay footage. By the way, the shotgun has a new skin and attachments. The passage to Bermansk? Oh, Lemansk. The tunnel has been significantly expanded and the weather looks incredibly atmospheric. I really hope it wasn't made just for the trailer. Next we see a hospital. It really looks like one, but I can't say for sure. Another shot with our duty and freedom guys, followed by Skiff descending somewhere. Judging by the height, it looks like the CNPP, but it's still unclear. After a few fly-through shots and a firefight with a poltergeist, we see a place that looks a lot like the Brain Scorcher, though I'm not entirely sure. Still, anything's possible. Now this is interesting. Voronin is fighting Zulu on some kind of monorail. Looks like they have something to settle. Then a snork attacks them, they fight it off, and head off somewhere. After that, we see both familiar scenes and completely new ones. The Golden Corridor, Skeef at SIRCAA with the Svarog detector, a duty soldier grabbing Skeef, and unexpectedly, a mercenary whom Skiff kills, also in a cutscene. And just when it seems like the action is over, nope. It all gets topped off by an attack from a freaking cadaver mutant straight out of the concepts. In case anyone has forgotten, let me remind you. Cadaver is a result of experiments geared toward a singular purpose: creating the perfect soldier. The scientists behind Project X clearly had a hand in the creation of these monsters. Although a recent addition to the bestiary, they have already become the subject of many horror stories told at Stalker campfires. Of all things, I definitely didn't expect to see that here. By the way, it's wearing a helmet we could obtain in one of the quests added in patch 1.8. Veronin responds to Mikluka saying that the D4 agreement is over, fade to black, and we finally learn the DLC's name, The Price of Hope. My god, that was something else. Oh wait, there's also a post-credits scene. Either Mavka or the embryo speaks to us, with the X-16 brain in the background. Are you ready, Skiff, to learn the price of freedom?
I suppose. That's the end of D4.
Are you ready, Skiff? To discover the price of freedom.
And it all ends beautifully with a fly-through toward the embryo I mentioned earlier. Absolute damn cinema. I don't even know what else to add. The DLC already has a page on Steam, so you can add it to your wish list. Those who own the Ultimate Edition will get it for free. And that's it. This time for real. Honestly, this was way more unexpected than I thought. I mean, we all knew there would be a trailer. We all knew they'd show something, but not this. I'm honestly out of words. It feels like I've gone back to the time when everyone was waiting for Stalker 2, guessing what it would be like, being blown away by the trailers and coming up with tons of theories. Thank you, GSC, and thank you, dear viewers, for watching and supporting. Also like to give a special thanks to my beloved sponsors. Friends, what did you think of the trailer we just watched? If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Glory to Ukraine, and see you in the next videos.